James Webb Telescope just detected an unexpected structure older than the universe. The first images from James Webb Telescope literally put the world in a trance because they were unbelievable. But that's exactly what the scientists and astronomers were hoping for, and that's why they spent several years perfecting their telescopes. But the recent results of James Webb show something so unexpected that even the scientists are in awe. So make sure to keep watching this video to find it out on all. Initially, we got to see high-resolution images of merging galaxies and stars that are millions of light years away from us. However, soon as they got their hands on the data, that was not just baffling, but also made some scientists question the Big Bang Theory. After going through the data collected by James Webb, some scientists have started believing that the Big Bang might just be a concept after all, and not entirely true. But one thing is for sure, that the James Webb Telescope has completely changed the way we understand our universe. However, James Webb has recently discovered something so unbelievable that scientists still can't believe it. Data has been received from James Webb about the oldest and farthest galaxy that we know exists. The astrophysicists analyzed this data in Harvard, and according to them, this newly discovered galaxy is around 13.5 billion years old. Also, the galaxy was 300 million years of age when the Big Bang happened. But the most surprising thing is that the galaxy is 100 million years older than any structure we have previously identified in space. This galaxy could actually show us the history of the universe because when we move across the distance of millions of years ago, we're also moving back in time. So it's possible that the images of this new galaxy received are also millions of years old. Another mind-numbing thing is that the structure is not only the most distant object humans have ever seen, but it also is the oldest and farthest back in time in the history of mankind. So James Webb is really out there, just writing history every single day. This newly discovered structure is named Glass C13, and even though it existed during the initial days of the cosmos, we still can't identify its real age. Scientists confirm that the galaxy could have been formed at any given time during the first 300 million years of the universe. The team of NASA used multiple infrared filters to make these images visible to naked eye. They also looked for distant galaxies in the data, and fortunately, they found Glass Z13, which is like a jackpot for them. Scientists were able to identify the existence of this galaxy by using infrared light, and that's why James Webb is so efficient, as it gets help from infrared light. This process is carried out by photons as they get absorbed by hydrogen clouds present in space. Then, the researchers use different filters to separate photons from these clouds, and it helps us see clearer images of galaxies. Scientists are saying that there's so many distant galaxies that are yet to be discovered, but they still have to do a lot of work for that to happen. They also think that the early data found by James Webb is very compelling and would help us better understand the origin of the universe and the nature of the cosmos. In the first few pictures, this distant structure appears as a blob of red color with a white center. An even interesting thing is that scientists were able to estimate the mass of the structure located millions of light years away from us. A team of 25 astronomers processed and analyzed all the data from James Webb and found that the mass of the structure could be about 1 billion solar masses. Scientists are now calling it surprising, and one of the team members even said that they don't understand Glass Z13 completely yet. The findings of these astronomers are still in a peer review phase, but they've already become talk of the town in the astronomers community. Another team of astrophysicists has worked on the same data, and interestingly, their results were the same, and both the teams turned out to be very similar with their conclusions too. So it has given a lot of confidence to the astrophysicists that they're finally understanding the objects out in space. Besides, James Webb was made by spending billions of dollars, so it could discover such galaxies, stars, and Milky Ways. Luckily, that's exactly what the telescope is doing, and this is only the first set of data collected by it. We can't even imagine what the telescope can find out in the next few years, but scientists are very hopeful that it might help them unearth some of the biggest mysteries in the universe and help them better understand the planet that they're living on. James Webb was also made because the scientists were unable to get clear images of distant galaxies. Some of these galaxies are so old that the light from them is distorted and stretched, making it impossible for other telescopes to form a perfect image. However, James Webb has the kind of equipment that could capture this infrared and stretched light with absolute precision and form data that scientists could turn into images. It's very possible that we could see the earliest days of the universe in the upcoming days. James Webb has managed to produce images that no other telescope was able to produce. Plus, scientists are saying that their guess about the distance of objects is mainly based on the things that they don't really see. But they're now trying to find answers to the things that are actually in front of their eyes and that they can see. This newly discovered galaxy has raised a lot more questions about the origin than it has answered. Scientists now have a lot of data to begin their journey towards finding the truth about Big Bang Theory and the origin. Astronomers believe that James Webb could send data of the time after the Big Bang happened. So, if the telescope manages to gather all that data, then it would be the biggest breakthrough in the history of science. The telescope would essentially be proving everything that the scientists have been saying for years, but it's also possible that it disproves the Big Bang Theory altogether. In either case, it would be the most important discovery in the history of humanity. And finding a structure that's even older than our universe is only the beginning. It has made scientists confident that if James Webb could collect data that's billions of years old, then it can also identify the secrets of the universe. For now, this discovery has caused quite a stir among the scientific community, and literally everyone is talking about it. A common person never really thought that they would be able to see something that's even older than their very own galaxy. But James Webb has made a lot of things possible that no one really thought of before. But that's just the beginning, as James Webb is still on its way to producing greater data, and it wouldn't be long until we get something related to the Big Bang and about the origin of our universe. Until then, you can enjoy some of the most majestic photos of stars and nebula released by James Webb. These photos truly are magnificent, but they also raise a lot of questions in the process. So, do you think discovering a new planet would be the breakthrough that scientists needed? Tell us in the comment section. Also, make sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell icon to get the latest updates. We'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.